here. We'll get this up here like that, and we'll pin that to the top. That's where you can get your products. Of course, if you are on Northwoods TCG on YouTube. Let's see here. Is it going? Is it going? That's the question. Let's see. Let's refresh real quick. We should be dual streaming right now. Let's see if that's going or not. Let me know if anybody's out there right now, if you can see us or not. Let's see. Connecting software, please be ready. Let's see. Should be going. Welcome on in. Thank you guys for joining everybody in this evening. Greatly appreciate to have you out here. Let me check and see, make sure that our settings are good. We should on. There we go. Starting simulcast. Let's make sure that that's turned on and we should be good. It's processing, so we should be going here on YouTube pretty quickly here in just a second. So thank you guys, everybody, for joining us here. Greatly appreciated. That should be fixed. We should be up and running. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Welcome on in, guys. Thank you guys for joining us. Greatly appreciated for everybody who's here this evening. Hopefully you guys are all doing well as we're getting kicked off here tonight. Thank you guys, everybody. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you. Let me put this up here real quick. That way you can find us. Control V. Put this in here for you. There you go. So that's going to be a link at the top of the chat for you guys to be able to come and join us. Welcome on in, guys. There. I think I got everything all up and running here. Hopefully you guys are doing well as we're getting kicked off here on this lovely Sunday. Seen a few people coming on in. Thank you guys. Hit that like button as you guys join us as well, especially on the YouTube side. Fairly new to streaming on the YouTube, so it's going to be a little bit on the learning side still over there. So working on things than that. Let's see. Checking. Everything should be up and running. Welcome on in, guys. Thank you guys, everybody. We do have an open queue right away this evening. Narcy, thank you so much for dropping in. What's up? How you doing? Narxia, thank you so much for being in here. Gravescale, thank you so much for being here. Welcome, guys. We're just getting kicked off this evening. We have a lunch of products available on northwoodstcg.com. So it is kind of divvied up by sleeve booster packs. If you're looking for loose booster packs, we do have some boxes and tins. Graded card collection is available, ETBs. Then we do have singles and figurines and some 3D printed items as well. So we do have a whole list of different products available for you guys over there. If you're on Drip right now, because I am dual streaming right now, so I am streaming on YouTube, and YouTube, you got to go through a website. Drip, you can use the website if you like, but you can also just go through Drip Shop. It's attached to Shopify, so the inventory does keep up. So if you guys are purchasing over there, the only benefit to Drip over, or Drip over like YouTube is the fact that Drippy, we have like the Pokemon slab grab and things like that going on over there. Giving good pull vibes. I got a demigod pack of Prismatic the other night. Umbreon, Jolteon, and Glaceon went crazy. That would have been awesome. I have not pulled a god pack of any kind out of Prismatic. To be honest with you, I haven't opened a ton of Prismatic except for here on the channel. We've only opened probably close to 150, 200 packs. It's been pretty tough to get. My wife did pick me up some for our anniversary. She bought me a 6-pack bundle, and I do have the video coming of that on YouTube as well in the shorts. So not so good. Normally, I haven't had much luck personally from Prismatic. We have pulled one SIR on here. We pulled the Glaceon SIR on our channel, which was fun. So we got one of them out of the 150 packs. Not too bad actually for a pull rate on that. So, but congratulations on the demigod pack. That's awesome when you can pull something like that for sure. Let me see, get this moved around a little bit here, but wholesome gift. She's a keeper. Yeah, she feeds my habit every so often. She doesn't like my habit all the time, but she will feed it every once in a while. Usually anniversaries or birthdays, because she knows that pretty much that she can get me anything Pokemon. I'm going to be happy with that. So I'm easily amused. So, yeah, like I said, queue's open right now. Things are starting to move in. We've only had about 3 people in as we're just getting kicked off here in the first couple of minutes. But yeah, we do have the slab grabs over on the other side. So if you guys do want to have some fun, take a random shot at some slabs. We do have a full list of PSA 9s and 10s inside of there. So a little bit of fun for anybody in there that wants to join in and get in on that. If you're on the YouTube side, then definitely make sure you check out the website that is pinned up at the top. Chief, welcome in. How you doing? Chief Quimbley, thank you so much for being here this evening. Greatly appreciated. I see you over there on the drip side. Thank you, guys. Like I said, we got a full list of products available. We do have the grab packs going, a little bit of fun on those as well. We got some videos coming. I got to go do them for some PSA returns as well. We did get some a little bit better than the first returns, but still, PSA is definitely kicked up being picky to a new level. So it's a little bit more difficult. So if you guys are looking at PSA, definitely keep that in consideration, that it's not as easy as it was to try and get those PSA cards. So to get the PSA 10s the last couple months now, they've really hunkered down on making the grading a lot harder. That, and they're being, like I said, 10s, cards that would have been easy 10s even a month or two ago are now coming back as 9s. Cards that I wouldn't thought would have been 9s are getting 10s, the normal typical back and forth that we see when it comes down to the Pokemon grading with PSA. PSA can be very randomized, and the worst part about PSA is you really can't go down and see what's going on for sure, and they're really very bad at that. Danny Cash 427, thank you so much for dropping in as well. Yeah, we do have some Pokemon 151. We do have some Shining Fates or not Shining Fates, Paldean Fates available as well. Welcome on Beer and Bagels. Thank you so much for being in here as well. Make sure you guys hit them drips so you come on in. Let's see if we can get things rocking and rolling for us this evening. Things moving. I know I've unlisted that like 3 times. Why does it keep coming back? We're gonna unlist that. We got that gone. This is gone. Fixed it a couple times. Still comes back, but that's all right. We'll get rid of it again and again and again. So let's see. We do have some graded cards for sale as well, and we also do have them in there. H5 TCG and Sports. Thank you so much for stopping in. Also, glad to have you here this evening. We do have that PSA 10 Eevee Art Rare, and we also do have the PSA 10 Chinyu EX SIR. We have a full art Mimikyu from Sword and Shield from the Trainer Gallery. That is available as well. We got Brilliant Stars 151 Crown Zeniths. We do have Crown Zenith as well back as well inside the shop, along with some Chilling Rain. We do have 2 ETBs left of Journey Together, so we're getting down on the ETBs as well on that part, and no wonder why over here. We do have the bunch of sleeve blister packs as well. So we got Paradox Rift, we have Journey Together, Stellar Crown, Obsidian Flames, Twilight Masquerade. We do have Silver Tempest and Temporal Forces in there, and I see Surging Sparks. Let me go find Surging Sparks. We have Surging Sparks as well for anybody out there right now that's looking for some fun in those particular sets. Let me see if we can go back here. I'll get them found real quick. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here this evening, though. It's greatly appreciated to come in and support the channel. As always, I see there's been a few people on YouTube. Make sure you guys hit that like button as you guys join us. We're just kind of chilling here right now. Queue's open. Looking for somebody to break that queue open for us. Get things rocking and rolling. So let's see. I'm going to have to go here to import from here. We'll go into here. We'll come on in, guys. You see there's a couple of viewers over on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button. Surging. Where'd it go? It refreshed. Where is it? Surging Sparks. Trying to find them here. I know that I've got them. There they are. Surging Sparks. Let's add that in there. Import the selected. Let's get them into the shop for you guys too. That way you guys can find the Surging Sparks. We do have that available in the shop as well. Have some fun, see what we can find. Gotta go Surging Sparks. Here we go. We got about 8 sleeve blisters left of them as well. So we're running on to some of the product for sure. It's starting to get dwindled down a little bit. So we do have some Surging Sparks here available for you guys in the shop. So if you guys are looking for Surging Sparks, pin that up as a flat up there so you guys can find it. And once again, if you guys are on the YouTube side, make sure you go to northwoodstcg.com. You can tell us if you want it ripped or shipped, or if you just want it sold or sent to you sealed. We will send sealed as well. We got Papulish. Thank you so much for dropping in. SR1NX. Thank you so much for being in as well. Consider a slab grab. Have some fun. Make sure you guys follow the channel as you guys come on in and join us too. Make sure we get keep building the community on the drip side as well. We're trying to kind of dual stream here, guys. So we do talk about Pokemon stuff as well. As if you guys got any questions about Pokemon right now, some interesting things have been kind of shifting around when it comes down to what's happening in Pokemon. So if you got any questions, what's going on? Someone says there's a printing facility. I've not had a chance to really view that either. A new printing facility coming online. Personally, I hope it does, because I'm hoping we could actually maybe at some point shortly here get more product available. It'd be nice. You know, maybe actually get them at MSRP pricing rather than crazy secondary market pricing to try and be competitive. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys, everybody. Hit the drips. You guys come on in on one side. Make sure you guys hit that like button on YouTube as well. I see there's 4 people hanging with us right now, so consider doing that as you guys join on in. We are not going live anymore on YouTube or on TikTok either. Just so you guys know, that's something that we have stopped just because of the functionality and stuff over there. Just if you guys want to, if you guys, it's just been not too good. So we've just decided to kind of stay away from it. Started to just realistically just focus here on YouTube and joining you guys, enjoying YouTube and then doing drip as well. So we're kind of just dual streaming now. We were streaming, but it was getting pretty difficult when it comes down to actual operation over there and actually managing that. And they were dinging me for everything under the sun. I mean, it was just one constant violation after another. You could tell the writing on the wall, and it just really wasn't worth pushing it. So thank you guys. Make sure you hit the like button as you guys join on in. Greatly appreciated as we're getting kicked off here today. Once again, the shop is open. We do have, if you are a member of YouTube, there is a code in the members community that you guys can use for free shipping as well for one order this month, no matter how big. So a little bit of bonuses as well for being members here on the channel. You can get an opportunity or advantages for that part as well. So we're just going through here. I'm trying to get things up to date. I don't know why it doesn't say why it won't update, but yeah, we'll get it figured out. Welcome on in, guys. Thank you guys, everybody, for joining. Again, we're looking for somebody to break this queue open, get things rocking and rolling here this evening. So here's a couple people hanging out in the live shop. Make sure you guys check all the products that we have available for you in there. We got 3 people in the shop right now. So thank you guys, everybody that's coming into the shop, joining us, having some fun. We got one from Wisconsin. We got one from District of Columbia, and we got two from New Jersey. So thank you guys, everybody, for joining in. Yeah, we're zooming in, checking out, seeing where we're at. We got some people in the shop. Thank you guys, everybody, for joining. I do believe international shipping's turned on, but I'm not 100% sure. So if you are in Canada, you should be able to get that orders in as well. Welcome on in, guys. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you, everybody. Once again, hopefully you guys have had a fantastic weekend. Weekends always go by way too fast, though. Weekends go by fast. It's never enough time. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Let's see. I'm just going to go ahead, put this in here quick. While we're sitting here, I'm just getting things done. Let me go. I'm too much of a... I just came back from Japan, bought too many cards. That would be very bad. I don't... Yeah, going to Japan would be pretty expensive on my end as well. Land of Pokemon cards, yeah, it would be a disaster. My bank account I would never financially recover from that. Yep, I would not financially recover. I already know where that would go. Come back and my wife would probably not be very happy with me. Like, what are you doing? Hector, thank you so much for dropping in. Queue's open, guys. Let's see if we can get somebody to break this bad boy open today. Get her up and running, get it rolling, have some fun. There is also the random Pokemon slab grab over there, so we do have a $30 buy-in. whatever you get, and then we do buy them pack too at about 50% value. So if you do buy into it, we'll send them back, or we'll buy them back at 50% value, put them back into our listing as well. If you guys want to have some fun, see if you can get some slabs you like, that is that opportunity available there as well. I think there's still about 13 or 12 or 13 of them still rolling around out there as well. So you guys can jump in on those if you'd like. Hit that like button if you guys are joining us as well. Let's see if we can get them likes up a little bit on YouTube. I told my husband not to judge me beforehand, but I don't think it worked. No, they will never understand. 100% honest. They will never understand. My wife just kind of rolls her eyes, and as long as I have my own side thing and it's a side account, she don't care. Bumblebee 389, thank you so much for joining. Just as long as it doesn't come out of the family account, she's like, I don't approve of your delinquency, but I can manage. So yeah, she manages. She works. It works. She hasn't killed me with a pillow yet. I always wonder when that's going to happen. Just don't put the life insurance too high. That's the trick. You can't have a high life insurance policy, because if you do, then you just literally put yourself on a death row. Just don't do it. Don't do that. Just enough to make them so they can get by. Welcome on in, everybody. Consider hitting them like buttons to get going. Yeah. I wonder if I could try a triple stream then. Why not? What's the worst that happens, right? TikTok bans me and I'm just not on there anymore anyways. Shucks. Such a sad day. Welcome on in, guys. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for joining. Just getting rolling here, getting everything rocking and rolling for everybody out there tonight. Make sure if you guys are joining us that you hit them drips. Number one, hit that like button if you're joining. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe as well. Join the channel. Let's have some fun. We do just talk about Pokemon as well. So if you do like just talking about the Pokemon TCG, make sure that you just check us out on Tuesday nights. We just have a discussion, no rip and ship, none of this stuff is up. It's just more of a formal discussion. Sometimes we bring in live guests to sit there and discuss things that are going on in the Pokemon TCG hobby, so everybody knows. So everybody has a touch for what's happening. Order at northwoodstcg.com. That's going to be the way to get your orders. It is pinned in the chat as well. So if you guys just want the quick link, head on in there. We do have some Pokemon figurines as well. So we have the little Cubones and things like that. There are some boxes and tins left. I know we're getting kind of slim on some of them as well. We do have the Scarlet and Violet, the Stellar Crown single blister packs over there as well. So if you're still chasing Stellar Crown, we have that. Otherwise, Regieleki box. Yeah, we pretty much got the Regieleki box, one of those. And then we got a lot of them are just loose packs as well. So we got the Crown Zenith and all that available over there. Welcome in, guys. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I'm just going to shift things around here a little bit, get this going as well. Welcome on in. Thank you guys for joining us as we get kicked off. Bumblebee 8389, thank you so much for being here. What are we flashing already? Why are you logged out? What are you doing? Killing me, Smalls. Get that in there. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, there it goes. Welcome on in. We're just getting things kicked off, getting things working. Thank you guys, everybody. Oh, Corey, thank you so much for dropping in. Corey and Ashton, thank you so much for being here this evening. Thank you for joining and having a fun. Hopefully, you guys have had a great weekend here. The weekend is never long enough. We do know that. And here we are at the end. What the heck? Do. Why does it say maximum? I didn't even send one of them. All right, well, kiss off, buds. Guess we aren't getting that one, so we're going to stay with the way we were. Pokemon in. What is going on here? Welcome, guys. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Boy, it's kind of quiet. Nobody's really moving tonight. This whole week's been kind of weird. I don't know if it's just because, we are. We're coming into summer. Summer always has that effect on people where it just seems to really, really slow down coming into the warmer months. So we'll see where she goes here as we keep moving along. I got the new set. Let me know if you guys are out there, what you guys think of the new set coming out. We got black and white already announced. Hopefully be getting a few more little details as we get a little bit further along here. But as time moves on, we're definitely seeing some more things there. Let me see. We're going to go here. Yeah, we're going to be... I got to go check one thing here. Trying to see if I got something going on. Something's happening on some of these things. We're really just kind of dropping out. We got one congruent viewer over there. Can't seem to really get out there. My live's been doing good, but the actual videos have been, and the Rip and Ship lives have been very, very slow for some reason. So, not what I wanted to do. Darn it. Wrong button. Welcome on in, guys. Hit that like button if you guys are just joining in. Once again, the shop is open. We're looking for somebody to break that open. If you are with us over on YouTube, you can just go to northwoodstcg.com. There's all the listings. We will ship sealed. We will ship Rip It and then ship you just the hits if you'd like. So just go ahead, go purchase what you want. Let us know what you'd like to do. We can get that set up for you and get that rocking and rolling. Same thing with Drip as well. If you want to ship it sealed, just let us know. And also just keep us in the loop what you want on Drip, because there isn't like the options that we have on northwoodstcg.com. You can tell us which days you want it to rip. You can also then tell us if you want it to be ripped sealed, or if you want it or shipped sealed, or if you want it ripped live with the group. If you do pull an SIR right now, we do have a group of slabs here, about 7 different random slabs that we're pulling from. CGC, PSA, a little AGS, some different slabs that we're going to be pulling out of a random box. And that way you can take home a slab if you pull an SIR as well. So just a little bit of a bonus as well, having some fun, seeing if you guys can get what you're looking for out of there. Just maybe a little bit of incentive to try and go after some SIR sets and see if you can find what you're looking for on that. All right. So it looks like the verdict is spoken. Welcome on in, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for joining us once again. Greatly appreciated for everybody that is hanging with us tonight. Everybody that has hit the like button. Someone's missing. Antonio's not here yet. Antonio's hiding someplace, or he's not here yet. So he might show up yet. Still early. Just doing some... While we're waiting for the queue to get open, I am doing a couple little updates here. If you guys do want to talk about anything in the Pokemon TCG, anything you hear, let me know too. I always enjoy kind of digging down these rabbit holes, trying to find out what we can find. Welcome on in. I see a couple more people on Drip. Make sure you guys hit them drips. Make sure to check out the shop as you guys come on in. Overall, like I said, hopefully you guys have a good weekend. Let me know what you guys have been up to. Hopefully you guys got a good week planned as well. Definitely definitely going to be a busy week for me. Got a lot of stuff going on. Got baseball starting. Got our first baseball games coming. So that's going to be a big change. Got to keep that schedule going. That's why we did move. We were typically doing Thursday nights, but now we are moving the Friday nights too for our rip and chips. Just so I can be here. Friday we don't have any baseball, so it gives me opportunity to get set up and get going. Tonight, short practice, so we're always here early enough. I can do my deal or get online if you're. Oh, there's Antonio. Antonio was hiding in the background. I just said I haven't seen Antonio yet. Apparently, he's hiding. Welcome on in, Antonio. Hopefully, you're doing well this fine afternoon, evening. Like I said, I'm just doing a quick update. There we go. Let's do some changes on that. Sometimes good to kind of tweak some of these, play with them, see what we can do. Welcome on in. Oh, just got off work. Oh, we got here. I played some pre-release for Destin's Rivals. Pull rates seem to be a little harder than Journey, but a good balance. Huh. Because Journey Together wasn't actually all that bad. We did have pre-release. Now, where'd I put them? We did pre-release this weekend. We had a lot of fun, and I had a really fun time because we got a secondary pre-release box, and you guys are going to get first exclusive to this. So we got so they had extra pre-release boxes. Actually, the pre-release turnout wasn't all that great. Comparative to like the previous, like Journey Together. We were actually surprised at how low it was for pre-release weekend. Typically, they sell out of the boxes. They sell out of all the stuff that they can do pre-release. This pre-release, they did not sell out. And you guys are going to get a little sneak peek on a short that's coming up because I did get a second box. Our first boxes, my kids have some. So the first box, I did pull this one, which was this one was actually one that I got during the game. So we got this Arvin's Greedon. That was a pretty cool illustrator rare that we grabbed out of our one box. And then I'm going to save the two for the shorts. We are doing the shorts. I got two other ones that I pulled from the other three boxes that we got. And then I also already pulled this too. So this was out of one of the boxes. It's coming up on a short as well. So I'm extremely excited that I've already got the Team Rockets Mewtwo EX. One of the chase cards I really wanted, and we pulled it already. So I am extremely happy to get that SIR into my collection right away without even having to really spend any money, which is great. So yeah, we seemed like the pre-release boxes that were opened were very hit or miss. So it was very much hit or miss on the boxes. Some of them had no SARs, but multiple EXs. Most of them had illustrator rares, different illustrator rares in them. But yeah, I got the one that actually after I left. So I'm extremely happy to get the my chase card right off the bat, which is the Team Rockets Mewtwo EX. The only thing I think they could have done that would have been better on this is if it was the armored Mewtwo. I think that would have been a really, really cool touch to do that. Did you already talk about how short the new set is going to be? Makes me think the distribution is going to make it short on purpose to be able to sell products at a higher price. Which short? What do you mean by short? Like how small it's going to be, or because it's only going to be 156 cards? It's going to be a similar set to 151. Yeah, if that was an armored Mewtwo, it would have destroyed the internet. It literally would have destroyed the Pokemon hobby. So in some ways, I'm glad that they didn't do it, but in other ways, I think it would have been a really, really sweet deal to see that for sure, to have that armored Mewtwo come back. I always feel like that's just one of those things that definitely could have been better. If it would have broke the Pokemon hobby to bring back armored Mewtwo. But with it being a Team Rocket set, with the armored Mewtwo being the Team Rocket or being a Rocket Pokemon, definitely would have been pretty sweet to see that come forward. Pokebeach said stock's going to be lower than prismatic. Really? I haven't seen a lot of people say that it's going to be fairly good. So I don't know. Everybody's kind of all over the place when it comes down to that stuff. I'm going to be honest. I've been so busy this weekend. I did not have a chance to go. I've been completely off on Poke Beach. It's something I need to get back after. I'm kind of curious. What is the Team Rockets Mewtwo EX selling for? Right now, it's already $250 right now. $250 right now for that card. $775. If one sells for $775, take my money. Pokebeach made an article on it. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to go watch Pokebeach, so I'm gonna have to go jump on there. I get caught up from the weekend. What's poppin', Poke people? First time in here, just wanted to say what's up. Hey, Poke Perk, thank you so much for joining. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, first time in. We're just kind of chilling right now. The queue is open. If anybody does want to dive in on something in the queue, we do have a full list of products available at northwoodstcg.com. All you got to do is if you do purchase, if you're looking for sealed product, you can purchase it through there as well, or you can choose whether or not you want to do the rip and ship tonight or tomorrow. Both are available to anybody out there. So thank you so much, Poke Perk, for jumping in. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you're new here as well. A possum made a video making fun of it. Oh, I'm sure he did. I'm sure that he was probably right on it when he made the video or when that article came out. And, you know, my worry is that they keep doing this and they keep causing this issue. How long until people just give up? And that's going to be the real question. I had a distributor just get a hold of me the other day. Yeah, it's not, the centering's off on it, Antonio. It's not going to be gradable. It'll get a 9 or an 8, or probably a 9. The centering's off. With my luck, it'd get a 5 because that seems to be my luck right now. So, no, I'm not going to send it for grading just because of the fact the centering's too far off. So, no, it would be nice, but, you know, of course, that's the one catch. The Illustrator rares all turned out pretty nice. So, I might send a couple of the Illustrator rares. What was I going to check? I was going to check something, and now I forgot what it was. Man. Brain fart. Welcome on in, Trident22. Thank you so much for joining in as well. Yeah, if you could be the first guy out the gate with a PSA 10, could you imagine being a PSA 10 Rockets Mewtwo, first one out? You'd be listing that baby at freaking $1,000, and I bet you'd probably sell it. Yeah, it's a good binder piece. No, it's definitely a good binder piece. You can really see it here if you look at the back of the card right here. You can see it's pretty thick here, thin over here, and then if I flip it over, you can really see it's thin here and it's thick over here. Centering, and it's kind of shifted up because it's thin, thick. The back is actually better centering. It's just a little bit off on this side. So yeah, it's a good binder piece if for myself. That way I don't have to go and buy, go buy one for myself eventually, or, potentially have to go and find it someplace. And yeah, it just could be it could be fun if I try it. It could become a very expensive card overall, but I think that the pricing on this is going to be all right. If it's that, depends on the pull rate. Only one of us pulled it. We opened 3 of the trainer kit or the built-in battle kits there, and the fourth one was unopened. He opened it and sold them to us at the end. So he got 5 kits total. 3 of them were there for people that played. Some of them got knocked out early and they just took off. And then we were sitting there BSing, and then I asked if he would be able to sell the rest of the built-in battle because it's built-in battle weekend, so you should be able to. And yeah, that's how we ended up. We actually ended up with 3 more of them. Soft Football Pete unloading a lot of tins today on eBay. 6 tins, $195 with 5 packs. Yeah, I saw this. I actually got notification that he was doing a bunch of good deals this weekend. So Let me look, because he had some pretty good deals the other day too on Journey Together, where he was what was I thinking? The Journey Together, he was under $200 too finally. So he was definitely getting some better deals. I do know that. Where is it? How do I trying to remember advanced football Pete? No, I want him to be buy seller. That's what I was looking for. So we go buy seller and then find him that way. There he is. Okay. Yeah, he had Journey Together. I don't know why my save isn't there. Football. Apparently I can't find his store. His store's gone. I don't know. Saw prismatic ETBs at 112. Yeah, prismatic GPTVs are coming down fairly nicely. Are they going to break 100? I don't know. I actually went to one of the LGSs in Eau Claire this weekend because our anniversary is coming up on Wednesday and it's middle of the week. So my wife and I went to town just to kind of get away and get away. We left the kids with the in-laws and we went to town, had some fun, just with each other going to places and doing things. And we went to one of the LGSs I don't go to very often in the mall. And it was funny because you can buy Glory of Team Rocket right now for about $116, and they were selling it still at like 175 at their LGS. So they were literally not adapting to the pricing whatsoever. They still have Prismatic was like $155. The only thing that was actually reasonable that was at market was a 6-pack bundle. So that's why my wife got me. She asked me if I wanted ETB, and I told her not to spend that much on it because it's crazy. But the Prismatic 6-pack bundles were $75, a little bit more reasonable. So that's why got one of those. She got me one of those for our anniversary, just so I could. She likes to sometimes feed my habit a little bit. I'm okay with it. I'm not going to argue about getting a slab. King Gooba, thank you so much for dropping in. King Gooba 55, thank you so much for being in here. What are they? Prismatic Elite Trainer Box. What are they going for on eBay right now? I'm just curious. So here's some right now. 12 bids, $91. That's a little bit high. You can get two of them for $212 for two of them. Here's one for $120. Here's one. This one's bidding for $99. So it looks like they're kind of settling down right around 125 right now on eBay. So, but we did get that little bit of a reprint. So, my wife saying it's nice when they feed your habit just enough. So, they just like giving you just giving you a bone every once in a while to keep you happy. And an easy one for me is just Pokemon cards, and she knows it. All right. Hey, Antonio, I was going to ask you too. Did you ever go back to my video on YouTube and see if the sound was working on that for you? I know I went and checked it, and the sound was working on mine. So I was just curious to know if that worked, if it was working for you or not. Welcome on in, guys. My wife loves seeing me when I get a hit from a pet. Oh, she does too. My wife absolutely loves to see it when I actually hit something, and it's something that I want to. Actually, the last time that she actually bought me a 6-pack of Silver Tempest back when they were just at Walmart. So she picked me up one of them, and in that Silver Tempest managed to hit the Lugia on it in that 6-pack bundle, and I hadn't had it I hadn't pulled one at that point, so I was absolutely ecstatic about it, and she was so excited for me that I actually was able to pull that. So yeah, my wife is very good at feeding my habit, and I'm absolutely okay if she wants to continue to do so. Looks like we got an order. Looks like Carl's coming in again with another one. You got to go for Silver Tempest again. So he's going for Silver Tempest one more time. He got 5 packs, and he has them set to rip tonight. So let's see, Carl, what we can do. Team Rocket attach case prices are crazy. It's gonna make my own from yeah. That Team Rocket case is retarded. I think it's cool. Don't get me wrong, but I would not pay the price at that secondary, especially with the secondary market on it. So, yeah, right now the Team Rocket case on eBay right now is $350. I mean, don't get me wrong; it's a cool thing. It's just one of those nostalgic things. So, but it's not anything that I'm going to personally go and spend $350 to $380 for it. I mean, it'd be cool to put in the background, but I could just literally go buy a $50 case, go buy a Team Rocket sticker for like $3 off of eBay right now from a vinyl printer and stick it on there, and ta-da, I've made it myself. So we got 5 packs. 1, 2, 3. I'm just randomly picking them for you. 4 and 5. All right, Carl, thank you so much for joining us. See, you're over on Drip, so thank you so much for being in here this evening. Hopefully you're doing well. And here we go. We got 5 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We got 5 packs coming at you. Starting us off nice and smooth here this evening. If you guys want to jump in on the action, make sure you guys check us out, northwoodstcg.com if you're on YouTube, or Drip, just go through the shop and check out the products that we have available for you here today. So thank you, everybody, once again, that's been hanging out with us so far. Thank you so much for the likes. I think case cost $40. It was $199, and yeah, equivalent to us is $99 in Japan. So even still, I mean, to have the Pokemon official part of it, yeah, I mean, it'd be cool to have, but if I wanted to display a Team Rocket case, you would never know if I were to go buy the case and just put it behind her. Yeah, it was from their Pokemon Center. Where is it? I'm looking for it. I don't see it. There it is. All right. Yes, yep. It was a Pokemon Center exclusive in Japan. It was. Why isn't it updating? And it was $99, or it was like $98. Yeah. I think they said they're going to print it to demand, and that could be as well. But it depends on how bad the demand is. Yeah, the codes are pretty. Lottery. Yeah, it was. I don't know if they're going to print it to demand or not. Who knows? Sometimes they say I don't know. I know I'm not paying for it. Gloria Team Rocket. I mean, I've got it here. It's cool because it does come with a booster box in it. It comes with the whole, it's got some cool aspects to it. But because yeah, it comes with an actual Glory of Team Rocket ET or a booster box in it as well. So a little bit of fun on that part. So, but if they're gonna print to order, they got to reprint the set. So that means if they're willing to print to order on that particular box, I am definitely not gonna put any money into the Glory of Team Rocket, because if they're gonna print that to order, they're gonna have to reprint. They're gonna have to reprint the actual set, because there's actually a booster box of Glory of Team Rocket in it. At least that's the way I understood it. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I thought that it came with a actual box inside of it as well. Looks like you got something back here. Let's see. Nope, just got a reverse. We got anything in the final slot? Among Us. So we did not get the fungus, but we got the Among Us. Lottery, 7 Pokemon Centers. Okay. Yeah, I know it was pretty difficult to get. Not too many people even had the opportunity at it. So, like personally, I would just make it myself. I just wouldn't spend that money. I mean, the Glory Team Rocket set was actually if it was in there. Okay, so I was right. It did have a booster box. So realistically, at the price, but if they're going to print that thing to demand, that means they're going to have to reprint the Glory of Team Rocket booster boxes, which means they're going to absolutely kill the price of that set as well. So I wouldn't buy in on that one right now. I would just hold off. Or maybe they'll just sell the case. I mean, it's always a possibility, too, that they'll just sell the case. Let's go. Let's see if we can get something out of Silver Tempest. I'll tell you one thing. What's left of Silver Tempest has got to be getting pretty thick inside of there because I think we've only pulled a couple things out of this box. And sleeve boxes usually have at least one hit alternate art inside of there. Not always. I mean, there's always odd cases. Don't get me wrong. Let's see. Can we do it on this one? We got a Drowsy, Growlithe, Dragonair, and a Victini. So nothing on that one. Coming in the last one. Come on, Carl. Let's see if we can do that for you. Japanese usually reprints the main sets a lot. Look at Battle Partners price. Price drops a lot. The thing is, though, too, Antonio, even ripping and shipping it, that's why I've kind of given up on Japanese, too, because you really have to get the product right at release. You have about a 2 to 3 week window in order to be able to sell it decently. And after that, when the new set comes out, the old set dies pretty fast. So, Pikachu, Ponyta, Fletchling, Zeraora, man. Come on, Carl. We got to get something for you here. Let's see it. Let's finish it off. Lugia pack with a Lugia in it. Hope draws more. I like to collect booster boxes for their art. They're cool. I do too. I actually like keeping one back of all the different sets. So right now, I got Journey Together actually at a fairly decent price. The Glory Team Rocket, all of my sources were very, very, very dry when it came down to that set. So even their distributors were very dry when it came down to that particular set. Let's go. We got. Man, I don't think we're gonna get it. We didn't get anything out of that one. Sorry about that, Carl. As a bonus, we'll throw in. I got a couple of EXs over here. A couple of them from the new sets as well. So let's see here. We got the. When we do this one, we'll send you out a Billy Bolt as well. So we're going to throw in an EX for the purchases. Once again, greatly appreciated for joining in. So we will send that. Plus, we get all your code cards as well. Thank you so much, Carl, for jumping in here this evening. We'll get that all loaded up and ready to rock and roll for you. Antonio, I've seen it sold for about 87, more or less. Well, the thing is, too, is that a lot of them take out the Iono card. So a lot of them stripped out the Iono cards out of there. We got Baloo 313. Welcome on in. Thank you for joining us. But yeah, so case would be cool. I mean, I'm just not going to spend that much money for it, especially if they're going to print the demand on that set. Let's see, what have they been recently sold at? Sometimes that $399, $280 one was sold for from Japan. Here's a damaged one sold for $14.50. Oh, that's just a little damage counter case, not the actual. They just mislabeled it. All right, let's see. Yeah, I mean they're sitting there. You got to remember then half the price, so basically they're doubling the price of the case. Yeah, what's Journey Together in there? Battle Partners. Battle Partner booster boxes right now. So if you get that, so if you get it with the Iono card, it's $85. If you get it without the Iono card right now, so if you just wanted Journey or Battle Partners, it's right now it's $70. So the problem is right now, yeah, it's pretty much 85 with the promo, 70 without for Battle Partners. So if you don't want the Iono part, or if you don't want the Iono card, then yeah, you can just jump in and do the just get it for 75. The problem is that the other thing is too with that particular set is that the pricing got the actual card value kind of dropped pretty heavy on that one as well after Heatwave Arena came out. So right now you got to look at the price of Heatwave Arena. I mean, the Lily's Clefairy is still $175, so that's pretty comparable to even English. The Iono is down to 89, and in Zoark is down to 56. But if you take a look, also we're starting to see some of the prices slide more, even on the English version of Journey Together. Simply because of the fact that the new set's coming out. So the new set's coming out, that's going to start driving that price down again on the English versions as well. People only have, the trend has still been in Scarlet and Violet that no matter what you do, the next set comes out, the last set loses interest. And it's been pretty consistent. It's not like Sword and Shield, where it was like a rolling tally. People would just like all of it and just keep buying and keep being involved into it. So it's a little bit different when it comes down to a little bit different on how Scarlet, Violet, and Sword and Shield act. And it's the same thing with Japanese as well. You could have bought a lot of different Sword and Shield products back in Japanese as well, and they would sell really well for a long period of time. Someone would always come back looking for that Tina, or always come back looking for the Lugia, or always come back looking for the Charizard or the Arceus. There was always that drive for people to buy these particular cards in the Japanese sets. And when it came to English, it was the same way. People were kind of always buying in to all the sets. You know, you just get people that enjoyed a certain set, and they would continue to buy those sets. In Scarlet and Violet, in Japanese and English, it's only as popular as the next set that drop out. Yeah, another one. Antonio says, looking at the Pikachu from Surging Sparks, it drops a lot in price. It does. Lily's Clefairy starting to really come down in price now as well. So we were, even last week, we were talking about it on live. We were around, what, 180 was what it was at? Almost 200 to 180 a couple weeks ago. Now that card raw is down to about 130 to 167, and it just continues to drop. And that's from May 4th. So May 4th, it was 75 or 175 to 180, and now we're already down in under 150. So as the new set's approaching, the old set starts to lose traction. So, and that's going to be a continuous thing when it comes from set to set. That's what we're seeing in Japanese as well. Japanese only holds interest as long as as long as it's the newest set. The second it becomes an older set, the value starts to drop incredibly fast. The booster boxes do, the singles, all of it does. There's only certain exceptions to that. Prismatic Evolutions, of course, is one of them. And the other one that's an exception to that, of course, is going to be Prismatic Evolutions. So Prismatic Evolutions does not have that. Terrestrial Festival is actually still doing fairly well. It did drop a little bit in Japanese, but in English it hasn't had any effect by a new set coming out. So for example, Terrestrial Festival, I mean, the prices have been pretty solid right now on these sets. So the Umbreon, pretty close. I mean, we're down probably about $50. Like the Rainbow Pikachu, it costs a lot in price when it comes out and then flops after. Yeah. And if we get a reprint, we did get a small reprint of Surging Sparks. Distributor called me, but wants me to pay $210 a case for Surging, or for a booster box of Surging Sparks from distributor. Like, you guys and this keeping these prices at distributor or at market pricing from distributor is absolutely ridiculous, because you darn well know that they did not pay that from Pokemon International, that they paid peanuts So like that, Surging Sparks booster boxes are going for $230. They're selling them to me right now for $210 a box. So it's just absolutely crazy that we have to pay that kind of pricing for those particular boxes. Yep, special sets do well. I mean, you can go back to all of them. You know, VMAX, VMAX Universe, V Star Universe, VMAX Climax. All of them do really, really well in specialty sets. Terrestrial Festival isn't performing that bad right now either. So if we take a look at Terrestrial Festival currently, and you go and take the time on that, not doing bad. Special sets in English do pretty much very similar things as well. I mean, we seem to see a lot of consistency when it comes down to specialty sets being decent and continuing to hold their value over time. But there again, just out of curiosity, has anybody ever gone back and looked at a Chunkachu lately? What is that thing running? $152. So it's starting to kind of went up a little bit higher, it looks like. So it was at 170. Now it's back down to 152. I mean, it was almost $100 at the end of last year. I remember that. PSA 10, $250. Remember when that card, when it first came out back in like early 2021, that card was like $600 raw. Yeah, I mean, you could look at that too. Are you talking about Terrestrial Festival, or are you talking about EV Heroes? EV Heroes. Yeah, EV Heroes is a beast. Oh, any specialty set. I mean, they do extremely well. Because, yeah, if we go VMAX Climax, let's see, EV Heroes right here. But EV Heroes really wasn't a specialty set. So EV Heroes was actually just a mainstream set because that was combined with, Lily Clefairy dumped. Antonio 2000, welcome on in. See, Antonio, we have your upgraded version over on Drip right now. Antonio 2000 joining us over there. So, yeah, I mean, they all kind of tank after, so far after release. And that's just pretty much the normal when it comes down. So, if, like I said, though, if you go back to even the Sword and Shield versions of these, there was a lot of fun. So when I had Lost Abyss, and I had Incandescent Archean, and VMAX Universe, and you had all these sets going on, they were all busy. Dark Phantasma, Time Gazer, Space Juggler, Battle Region, all of those. Starbirth was popular all the way until I ran out of it, even though we were already up to Incandescent Archean. They all stayed relevant, and they all stayed busy. If you had them, they were selling, and they were continually moving. And that's not something that I've seen yet when it comes down to Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet and Violet has always been this very peak and then die, and then it never really regains its traction after that. It just kind of sits low and dies. I mean, you look at even so, for example, let's go after Surging Sparks. It's gonna be easier to pull this up in TCG Player. So if you go to TCG Player right now, and I look up Surging Sparks booster box, we go. They give you all this hope that there's going to be really, really high gains on these boxes, and they kind of go up. So it stayed really, really high. So this is back in, let's go 6 months. So when it released here in November, it was at 210, and then it makes this big jump all the way up to about 265, and then we see this all of a sudden die, and now it's been sitting at about 225, and it's just kind of goes to 250, and then it died down to 235, and it just kind of sits. I think EV Heroes combined to make Evolving Skies. EV Heroes did. EV Heroes was a main line set. For Evolving Skies, there was 3 sets. It was EV Heroes, Blue Sky, and Towering. What was it? Towering something. There was 3 sets combined to make Evolving Skies, our Evolving Skies from the Japanese set. So let me look. It was Blue Sky. Yeah, Blue Sky Stream, Towering Perfection. That's what it was. So it was Eevee Heroes, Towering Perfection, and Blue Sky Stream were the 3 sets they combined to make our Evolving Skies in English. Fusion Strike. So Fusion Strike was Fusion Arts, and that was actually a straight up set. Fusion Arts only in that one. But in English, they took all the leftover sets from Towering Perfection, Blue Sky Stream, and Eevee Heroes, along with some from, there was with Jet Black Spirit, Silver Lace, and literally jammed all that crap together to make it so they were all in English. Looks like people looking for new sets and new chase. Looks like investors driving the price high until they chase new sets to make more money. And that seems to be really what we're at. I still think overall, if you ask my opinion about Scarlet and Violet has decent sets. It has banger holiday sets. Main sets are very, very, very dry. And it's a lot of the only reason. And the reason I say this is if you had Sword and Shield print rates right now and the size of the current market, if you were to have that, it would not be as big. The king of Eevees and Hoenn, born and raised the trainers, have arrived. Was named king by myself. Octo Eevee, welcome on in. Thank you so much for joining. He's got all 8 in the Octo form of Eevees. Welcome on in. Make sure you hit that like button, Octo Eevee. Great to have you in here. If you're interested in purchasing product or rip and ship, make sure you check the shop at northwoodstcg.com. The link is at the top of the chat, pinned to the top, so you guys can get in on that as well. But yeah, like I said, it's just kind of, when it comes down to Scarlet and Violet right now, everybody's chasing the current chase, and that seems to be the big thing that everybody's doing. There is no sets that are like, oh my goodness, this is doing so well, and it's going to continue to do so well. It's just going to explode. Like, there is no Evolving Skies right now in Scarlet and Violet. Maybe this one Team Rocket set might do it, but currently there isn't any. G-Mans, thank you so much for dropping in. Welcome on into the drip stream, and glad to have you in here. Once again, queue's open. We're looking for somebody to break this bad boy open and get things rocking and rolling for us here tonight. Again, we had Carl jump in already and join in and have some fun with us. See if someone else can jump in, give us a hand, and get the stream rocking and rolling. If you are on YouTube, make sure you check out northwoodstcg.com. If you're on drip, of course, you can just go and buy straight from the drip shop. We also do have the Instapacks down below as well. Make sure you guys check them out if you are joining us here. So we do have the Instapacks, Instagrab packs, where you can jump in and take your chance at some Pokemon slabs that we have available in the shop. Well, once again, yeah, Antonio. It's just people are like chasing the chase. Once there is a new chase, everybody loses direction. So hopefully it'll still be favorable in the future. But currently, it's kind of one of them things. We keep hoping for better print rates or something like that. So welcome on in, everybody. We're just kind of chilling here real quick. If we don't get any more orders here, we typically will run until 11 if we've got orders going on. But if orders start to slow up and dry up like they kind of seem to be like tonight, this last week's been a little bit on the slow side. So hopefully we can get something going. And like I said, when you do order, make sure you click if you want it to be ripped tonight, or if you do want to just ship it sealed, we will do either or for anybody out there. So we got a couple people out at northwoodstcg.com right now. There's 2 visitors floating around, so thank you so much. Been 11 sessions today, but no orders. So wish we could get better pricing on things too. Hopefully distributors will get some product. Once the distributors get some product, that might be pretty nice to actually get back to some more realistic or normal pricing at this point in time. Yeah, they got a Mewtwo. I'm just looking on eBay right now. Mewtwo's Team Rockets Team Rockets Mewtwo EX, $1,000 authenticity guaranteed. $850 authenticity guaranteed. I already got the Japanese ones back in PSA 10 for $500. $500, my friends. Zero John Y, welcome on in. Thank you so much for joining in on the drip stream. It's good you guys join on in. Make sure you guys say hi in the chat. Let me know you guys are here. Yeah, I'm considering buying another one of those because I kind of want another one of those Iono promos. Got here. Again, thank you everybody that's hanging out with us tonight. Seems a little slow tonight, but that's all right. Summer's coming. People are definitely not moving as much. Plus, people are more budget shopping with the set release coming here. Oh, let's see. I need to go here, share. Got someone ask me for directions for tomorrow's baseball game. Let's see. So we're going to go here, here. There, funny how my Terrestrial Festival Umbreon PSA 9 is about $500 more or less. Yeah, and then I've got my PSA 10 Flareon, and I think it's worth like $100 now. What is the Flareon? Let me check. I got the PSA 10 Flareon. I graded that one myself. It's $43. And right now it's $93. Terrestrial Festival, actually the price of the cards are pretty depressing when it comes down to the overall comparatively to the English versions of them. Yeah, $468 right now, Antonio, for that. Your next runner up is going to be the Sylveon, and the Sylveon right now is $177. So yeah, if you were to go to the same card in English, so let's just say if I still haven't bought it because I'm still waiting to see if the price goes down, but if it doesn't come down very much anymore, but even raw for that Flareon, it's $255 to $290, and a 10 is a $662 for the Flareon. The Umbreon's got to be well over $2,000 for a 10 right now. Yeah, $3,000 for an Umbreon 10 right now. It's been pretty flatlined at this point in time. It's always amusing to me. Oh, man. I'm ready for bed. It's been a long week. Just checked it. Dropped to 320. Yeah. Like I said, the Terrestrial Festival, it blows my mind that you'll pay $3,000 for it in English, but you can get the exact same artwork with a different language on it for $325. I'm good with my PSA 10 on Flareon, but if I want my master sets of Flareons, I know I'm going to have to go and buy one of the English versions, at least the raw. I'm gonna have to get a raw version for my set at some point here. It did go down that far, huh? 325. Oh, for the raw is 325, right? I want it open. Oh yeah, PSA 9 did drop. PSA 10 is under $500 now. Prices changed fast. All right, so we don't getting close to 10:30. We're gonna put in a 10-minute warning here, guys. If it stays this slow, we're gonna probably call our quits here for this evening, and then we will be live for just our normal Pokemon discussions here on Tuesday, 9 p.m. Central Time for that. If anybody wants to join in and have some fun with us on that, make sure you guys check out the shop. And you can also pre-order and get in on that too. So if you want to pre-order and get in, apparently that's down. Yeah, the PSA 9 Umbreon. Yep. So the 9 is $325. But yeah, if you guys want to join in, get ahead of it, or if you're just looking for your favorite seal product, make sure you guys check out the shop. We do have 2 Journey Together ETBs hanging out with us as well. Might be seeing here, if sales seem to be a little bit slower, I might try and reduce just a little bit because need to keep through some throughput going for sure. I know I'm right like mid-market for most of the sets. Not the highest, I'm not the lowest. Let's see, because if I were to go, yeah, I'm going to probably have to just go back and reassess all my sets and see where we're at. Because, see, Journey Together, sleeve blisters, where are we at? Yeah, I'm not too far off. $6.99 is TCG player is $6.99, but they do sell a lot for like $7 to $9 or $7 to $7.50. So once again, about dead center. We still have some Journey Together. We're getting down. Surging Sparks is starting to dry up a little bit. We do have Dragon Ball Z hanging around here. We do have a lot of ETBs, so we do still have 2 Journey Together. We have 4 Stellar Crown. We got 4 Twilight Masquerade, and we got 3 of the purple and red Scarlet and Violet base sets of the Cryon and a Miraidon. It's available as well. Antonio, wait till next year. There will be a plenty of reprints to come. Look at Crown Zenith. Yeah. I could see Prismatic Evolutions being one of those sets that they just randomly print all the time. Kind of like Shining Fates, how they did that all through the rest of the year. Now, who knows if that's actually going to come true, but I definitely could see them doing that. There's nothing stopping them. Let's just put it that way. And some people always argue, oh, well, they don't normally do that. Well, Pokemon does what Pokemon wants. I'm just curious to know what they're actually printing. That is my biggest question when it comes down to a lot of this product is, are they actually is Millennial Print Group actually printing sports cards, and that's why this is occurring? So, welcome on in, everybody. Once again, we're going to do a last call. We're coming down to the last 7 minutes here, unless the queue all of a sudden explodes. If the queue blows up, then yeah, we'll keep it rolling. We'll keep going as long as anybody wants to join in with us. Otherwise, like I said, got a busy week of baseball, starting our first games. Even at 1.151 was so much. It was, yeah. Well, that's just it. I mean, there's only so much time that you can sit there and hold things at a higher value before you just got to start slipping down just a little bit. And like I said, if you can get stuff, you don't get the volume any longer. I wish I could go back to more volume sales because I always sold a lot on volume sales, but it just isn't happening right now. We're getting closer to a market where if summer keeps slowing down, it could happen. But if they're going to keep short printing stuff on top of it, then it's never going to happen. Like I said, if the distributor's sitting here selling freaking booster boxes of Surging Sparks for $210, what good is it? Yeah, let's do this real quick. So, I heard that Pokemon is getting a printing company in the UK, so cards that usually go over there will stay here. That would be nice. Braves, welcome on in. Braves 37KK. Thank you so much for joining in this evening. Yeah, I'm just looking through distributors. So right now I'm on so I've got ACD, Southern Hobby, and I'm on another group that's out there. It's got Ultra Century, Gamma Trade, and Southern Galaxy. And looking through all of my stuff right now, We really don't have any Pokemon products out there right now, except for like the random crap that nobody wants to buy, like Ultra Pro, Pokemon, Pikachu 9 Pocket Portfolio. So that's one of them that's sitting out there. Yeah, and that's the one I thought it was. So that's like the one my son has. Let's see. So yeah, I mean, there's just really nothing out there. And if UK gets a printing company, I think that that would be great. And hopefully Pokemon could spend more time then on our own English stuff rather than trying to keep doing this shifting back and forth between sports cards or whatever they're doing. I have no idea. Like I said, it's just kind of interesting to me the fact that can't seem to get any production here in the United States for the product. And now if it's true and they're saying there's going to be less black and white, that's even more disconcerting when it comes down to it. So maybe that's what someone sat there and sent me a message saying that they were saying that we were getting a new print facility. I'm wondering if that's what that video is going to be about, because they sent me a video of it on YouTube about someone getting a new print facility saying that they're going to be printing more, and I'm wondering if that's exactly what that's going to end up being. Let's see. I'm just taking a look here. Yeah, I mean, we got deck boxes, things like that. All this stuff is Ultra Pro. A lot of Ultra Pro stuff available. I can get the Caesar modeling kit if anybody wants to build Pokemon models while we're bored. So, yeah, I really hope that they do get more printing facilities, and hopefully they are building one in the UK. That way all that stuff can stay here. That would be really, really nice, actually. What are these? Break Saver Pokemon. Oh, that's kind of cool. So they got these right now they got Break Savers repack golds. So basically they got a bunch of graded packs inside of them. They show a Poncho Pikachu as being like the run hit. That'd be awesome. Pull a Poncho Pikachu. Betcha if we opened all of them, there wouldn't be a Poncho Pikachu, but I'm not going to pay $4,900 to find out. They got this one, Cardboard Gem. So run hit is a CGC 10 Japanese. Huh. Yeah, Break Saver Silver. Yeah, right. BGS 10, friggin' Shining Mewtwo. So 3 minutes, guys. If we don't see any orders here in about 3 minutes, we're gonna be wrapping her. Ooh, wait. Oh, good. I'm not running that. So let's see. Just checking here right now. What we got going on? Boom, boom. Yeah, we should be good. Castro 2017. Welcome on in, bud. How you doing this evening? Queue's open. We do have the Pokemon Slab Grab down below. I'm also, hopefully by Friday, I will have an Illustrated Rare SIR one as well. A little bit of fun for everybody out there. So if you guys do want to do the grab packs, we will have them available for you in the drip side. I'm also working at doing something similar on the TikTok side as well. If you guys want to just do a randomize, so basically it'll be a random poll. Got that. We do have that on drip right now. We're already built in the slab grabs where it'll do the random grab from inside of the box. That way I don't have to do the box myself. It just tells me what I'm giving you. A little bit nicer there. Mid, base. So, huh. Yeah, there's really nothing right now, though. So if I type in Scarlet and Violet, what do I get? Nothing. Grayed out screens. Yeah, so they got Destin's Rivals out of stock, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. Everything's out of stock. Journey Together, out of stock, out of stock. Everything's out. Everything's out of stock. We don't have stock nowhere. 1 minute warning, guys. Thank you so much, Antonio, once again for hanging out with us this evening. Greatly appreciated. People on Drip, thank you so much for being in here as well. I see a couple drips, so greatly appreciated for hitting that as well. As we're getting going here this evening, so we have one. Thank you so much, Carl, for jumping in and buying in at the live as well. Helps out a bunch to do so. So thank you so much for that. Also, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. See if we can help out the channel, get things rock and rolling. It seems like I keep getting a couple subscribers and I lose a couple subscribers. So right now I'm kind of in that transitional flux period, going back and forth as I'm rebuilding the channel. Trying to do shorts, keeping shorts going as well. I've got quite a few of them coming because we do have some PSA cards coming out. I'll go over each one of those as well, have some fun, see what we can get out of the PSA grading. Go over them, kind of see what's going on with those because this one was a little bit better, but still not great. So as you can see, I did the video for the short today, and I have not even opened this yet. But we're going to go through this on a short, have some fun, see what we can find, or see what's inside of here. There is a 5, which I'm very, very curious about. So it'll be interesting to see why I got a 5 on a card. I'm kind of concerned that there may be some things going on for that too. All right, we are there. 10:30, guys. Thank you everybody for joining in. Thank you, Antonio, for hanging with us again. Like I said, we will be live on Tuesday, 9 p.m. Central Time here. That will just be a discussion talk point evening. So I'm trying to see if I can get a special guest online as well. I've been talking to him, trying to get them all lined up. So hopefully we can get him hooked up here too. A little bit of a surprise guest I've been working on since the beginning of the year, and it's a matter of trying to get our timing right. They're in the middle of a big project, so with them being in the middle of a big project, it's been a little bit harder to get that whole lined up, but I'm hoping to have that done here in the next couple weeks at least. I'm trying to get it done for Tuesday. We're trying to get times hooked up for that as well. It's good if people unsubscribe, because if you have subscribers that don't look at your videos, it can hurt your algorithm. Exactly. So no, I'm fine because right now I'm building back because I was really down quite a bit on YouTube. I was only down to 1 a week live. Now I'm doing videos again. I'm doing shorts again. I'm doing all of it. So I'm trying to be more robust in what I'm doing to try and continue to push views, get things growing, keep things moving. Like I said, we're up -1 subscriber right now. So it's like I gained 4, lost 5 type deal, which is, it's all right. I'm absolutely okay with that. Definitely okay with working with it and trying to find that groove in the algorithm again. So it just takes time. It's a little bit of a building on that part. So thank you everybody for joining in here this evening. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic rest of your week. If you can, come see us Tuesday night here on Northwoods TCG, where we will be going live and hopefully maybe have a guest. If not, we'll be talking about what's going on in the Pokemon market. I'll get some time, do some research on what's happening with black and whites. That way I can get back to you on that. And hopefully you guys have a fantastic week, and we will see you next time here on Northwoods